What I've done is I've gone ahead and issued a first alert for Tuesday, mainly late in the day. Why? We have severe storms are possible in parts of the area with a relatively rare day 3 hatched severe weather risk for part of the area. I'll talk about that in just a moment. In terms of the categorical outlook, the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, notice places east of Binghamton, Catskills, northeastern Pennsylvania, and a 1 out of 5 risk. Places in yellow, including Broome, Shenango, Tioga, most parts of northern central Pennsylvania there, a slight risk, 2 out of 5. But if you go north and west toward the Finger Lakes and up into central New York, they're at a 3 out of 5, which is an enhanced severe weather risk. Now, what do we mean by hatched? Well, check this out. This is a probabilistic chance way of looking at it, and you'll notice places in the brown, which is east and southeast, a 5 to 14% chance of severe weather, 15 to 29% chance in the yellow, and 30 to 44% chance in the red area there. Now, those black lines, that's hatching. Essentially, the Storm Prediction Center is outlining that area as having a 10% or greater chance of significant severe weather, meaning possibility of EF2 or greater tornadoes, not likely. 74 mile an hour winds or greater, that's probably going to be the highest threat, or hail 2 inches or larger. There's a small risk of that as well. So a lot of information here. Just know that we're going to be watching Tuesday evening and Tuesday night, especially north and west where that highest risk is. Now, I think what could happen, any severe weather that forms there should weaken as it moves closer to most of our viewing area because of the timing of that. Again, there's a look at that risk. A 3 out of 5 indicates numerous severe storms are possible, and then you go back down into a 1 out of 5, which is maybe an isolated severe storm. So, headlines. No weather issues here tonight. A lot of sunshine on Monday. We have that first alert on Tuesday. Keep an eye on that. And then May looks like it's going to start showery and rainy. So, overnight, we're clear. No issues whatsoever. Tomorrow afternoon, a beautiful way to start the new work week. Monday night, we're quiet. Tuesday morning, we have some sunshine. Now, more sun means more, instability, and that would not be a good thing for the afternoon and evening. Notice afternoon, there could be what's referred to as a prefrontal trough that comes in. If that happens, we might get, a couple of strong thunderstorms ahead of the main squall line late. There's a look at 8 o'clock. Most of the activity should be gone, but then 10, 11, 12 o'clock, that we'll be watching western New York very carefully as that line kind of falls apart. So that could help us. Again, the timing of that squall line could help reduce our severe weather risk in our immediate area. But by Wednesday, we are looking at some sunshine. So things to keep in mind: that highest severe risk is west and northwest of Binghamton, and the timing of that squall line could reduce our overall severe weather risk here in Binghamton. So let's keep our fingers crossed that that's the case. But the 7-day forecast, there's that first alert for Tuesday. No problems tomorrow. We're in the upper 60s, mid 70s on Tuesday. Getting into Wednesday, much cooler, in fact 20 degrees cooler, I think. But then we stay 50s, 60s, and 70s here, a little unsettled Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Other than Tuesday, It's looking pretty good.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing, that first alert. Severe weather is not guaranteed, but as I explained there in the forecast, it is something that we'll have to watch for very carefully. But looking at the next 7 days, we cool down big time between Tuesday and Wednesday, but the rest of the week there, May starts later this week, which is crazy to believe already, and we're talking 50s and 60s for most of the 7 days.
All right, thanks, Howard. The Rumble Ponies look to snap a losing streak against the Fisher Cats. Coming up on 12 News at 10, find out how Binghamton performed.